Hey, what's up, everybody? Gene Fetty back at you with another episode of the All Access podcast from the Auto Appearance Institute. Me and Mr. Danny Hacker are live. Well, you're going to listen to it recorded, but we are recording live. I apologize for the audio, but we're navigating 2Cam Auto. We are in Montreal here for the GPR PDR competition, the kickoff event. I've got my chauffeur and assistant.
That's right.
Mr. Hacker from Kiko. Super excited to have Danny as my assistant. Dude, you called me caddy. My caddy.
I'm gonna be a caddy.
Like, Danny, 7-iron.
You got it.
Danny, 7mm tab.
Wipe
Hurry.
the sweat off my brow. I got you. I'm there for you.
So when Cam Auto announced that we could have assistants, I think you saw it before I did.
Yeah.
And sent me a message, and you were like, dude, can I come up and be your assistant? And I really, honest to goodness, can't think of a better guy to have by my side for this event. Super stoked to be here. So anyways, we got in last night. Traveling was good. Flight was easy. My luggage got put on the wrong carousel, but so far that's the only hiccup. We have no idea what we were walking into. So this is Friday the 10th, I think.
It is the 11th.
11th. Friday the 11th. So Charlie has like an open house today. I believe that the competitors aren't allowed to show up until sometime this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So we're rolling in just after lunch. I know I get to draw my number and find out what panel I'm fixing today. Also, you know, just like the last episode, I'm a little, not nervous in a good way, but I'm a little nervous to see, left here, Clyde, a little bit nervous to see just how crazy Charlie got with the damage.
Yeah.
We all know that Charlie can get aggressive with his damage, and
Which is good.
it is good.
It's good.
It's going to be. Well, I don't expect this to be any kind of walk in the park. We've got 16 hours of potential repair time. Feel pretty confident in being able to fix a lot of damage in 16 hours, but I don't know what we're walking into.
Divide and conquer, baby. Divide and conquer.
Yes. So we're going to get that in place. Anson is here. I saw a post from Charles this morning showing off all the gear that Anson brought up.
A lot of tools.
Lots of tools. I was nervous traveling up without all my gear, but it looks like Anson, as always, has knocked it out of the park with what's available. So feeling a lot better about that. Danny brought some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I brought some stuff up, brought myself a stinger, a couple little secret tools that I'm going to keep at bay until I'm in the mix. So what I wanted to do is give you guys sort of a walkthrough of the weekend episode, a little recap. I'm going to be fully engaged in the repair. I'm not trying to create content.
I will do that for you.
Thanks, Danny. While I'm in the repair, I'm just fixing it. But Danny's going to grab some footage and document what's going on. I am going to check in with you several times throughout the weekend and give you updates on where we're at. So, like, this is our intro. Headed to Cam Auto. No idea what we're in for.
Other bring that hardware back to the U.S.
That's
baby.
right. Bring it home for America. So I want to bring that home. We're going to check out the damage. We're going to check out the tools. We will report back in possibly at the open house today, but I'm not sure. Definitely we're going to check back in with you guys tonight once we see the damage. I'm hoping to be allowed to grab some footage of the damage beforehand to record, and you know, we'll put it in here to show you guys what I'm up against. Join us on our walk through this competition. So intro here, maybe something today, definitely tonight. We'll have an update on the damage. Even if I can't show it, I'll be able to talk about it and our plan. And then I'm going to check in with you Saturday after my first day of pushing and pulling, and then Sunday after and from the award ceremony, and we'll go from there. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Stick around. I guess you're not really going to stick around. It's just going to be one long show.
Yeah.
But anyways, we will be back later today with some sort of update, maybe a couple of updates. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are now mic'd up. So from here on out, we should have some pretty good audio for you. We just did the reveal. I got door number 4, which is a white door. It's hit pretty good. I'm going to flip it around and show you the damage. And it's pretty ugly. So let's see. All right, so here's the door. Buckled down to here. Here's the crash brace. Definitely have got a lot going on. Up in here, ugly buckle, ugly enough to crack the paint. Another fracture in the paint up here. It's pretty good. It's rocked, but I think the good news is that it's white. I think I've got good access underneath. Let me show you. So, right, we're gonna have to contend with the sound deadener. We gotta get some scrapers tonight to get that out of the way. We've got good access up under the brace. It's hit hard enough the brace is pushed away. That's good. The bottom of the dent stops down around here, but the beam didn't separate, so we know it wasn't a collision. I think my favorite part, if I'm being real, is that the top of the door appears to be pretty straight. It doesn't look like it got to the structure, or not through the structure. It looks like it went on top of the structure. So I'm going to throw a light on this and take a look at it now. Do this. All right, guys. So Danny's filming. I'm going to look through this and sort of like start talking to myself in my head. So that's all it's going to be. It's just a one-way conversation. But I'm going to start to map this out in my head, and Danny you can catch the audio, right? Enjoy the next couple of minutes of this, and we'll go from there. All right, so first thing is like strongest to weakest, deepest to shallowest. This is a gimme, right? This comes up quick. Not sweating that. At first glance, I don't see anything in the structure here or here. I want to get a good shot of this upper. So my biggest concern in my head is when you get a crushed door, if the structure of the door goes, it's a problem, right? That's problematic. I want to see this really well. And I really think if there's anything at all, it is like ever so minorly here. I don't see any kink, and even like taking a line of sight down this inner reflection. I don't see any bloops, and really like taking a line of sight down this flange or whatever you want to call it. Just I catch just a touch of structure here. It should release pretty good. This crown here is not hateful. So seeing the split paint here makes me realize like how up that is, and then also it's up, but I'm looking at this concave. Okay, concaves are weak, so we turned this concave inside out. So we need to correct that. It's a sharp body line, right? The second buckle in here. I think I think we're gonna unstretch this here. We're gonna pull hard. While we're pulling hard here, we need to pull light here so we don't overextend this concave. These concaves are what's gonna fight me the most. Like here and here. We need to, as clean as possible, we're gonna work these down. We're gonna work this down clean. We need to work this down clean. That split's gonna open up more. That's okay. This I can see it's flaky a little bit. We're gonna lose some paint there. That's not part of the competition, is not keeping the paint. It's more about flat. Look, we even got a flake of the paint right there. So like this is fresh, untouched damage, right? Still flaking off. We're gonna lose some more. We're gonna keep it hot. Got to make sure we don't miss this, right? I may go get an airbag tonight when we're shopping to sneak in there to give me some pressure to knock down against. We're gonna make sure I don't miss this hidden buckle here. Also, I think that's a structure something. Another buckle here that I didn't see. I really think the key to this damage doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of this damage, but it's going to be some technically difficult damage. I don't think we're going to deal with stretch there. I mean, I guess potentially, but stretch is not my concern. Displacement maybe is my concern. We're going to stretch that whole door out. When I look at this, you can see both edges are sort of up, more pronounced than they should be. Like I'm seeing for the camera, these 2 points seem to be up, which I expect with this. So we don't want a tension just in here and hold that. We need to go wide tension. I think to start wide tension. Pull here hard, pull here soft. This is gonna walk. I'm gonna grab a pocket like and look down in there. So I really want to see down in my dent. So, right, we want to look down in here. That's where these lights really shine. I'll put the old man glasses on for you. That's pretty deep. So even right on top of this, I'm having a hard time getting the light down in there. But we can see it. You know, I might want to grab an umbrella tonight. We're outside in a white tent. If I get a little bit more shadow in there. Yeah, I think maybe not. Hard to see. Not worried about it there. We got some work ahead of us, that's for sure. But I think we can unfold this. I think the key is going to be the unfold. I think in my head, like this, guys, again, you're just listening to my talk. I think because of this paint loss, the unfold is going to be more important than the finish, if that makes sense. But what I mean by finish is not the Popper. How long for you? What's that? That one. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, get that away. Yeah, a little bit. That's a tough dent. That's a tough dent. Easy for you though. Yeah. So I really think it comes down to unfolding right. Like the two concaves are my big concern. That's that. Like as I'm thinking about this tonight, working through it in my head, not losing those concaves It's going to be the big deal, I think. I really think. All right. All right, Danny, you can come back up on me. All right, guys, so that's first look. Definitely going to be processing this in my head, taking some more videos to sit down and study what my plan of attack is tonight. It's going to be some work. I'm not afraid of it, but this is not there's no gimme here at all. So I will report back tomorrow at the end of the day, and we'll see how we did. There we go.
And we're rolling.
We're rolling. All right, guys, what's up? So it is Friday.
It is.
Damage day, right? We started on our way in. We're back at the hotel now. It's evening with dinner. It's pretty dark out. I don't know that it's very late. 9:30 maybe, something like that. Yeah, 9:30, like right on the dot. Wanted to check back in with you guys before the competition starts tomorrow. Danny, what are your thoughts on the damage? I already just did the walkthrough. These guys got to hear all of that. Where's your brain at on it?
There's a lot of inverted damage.
In those concaves.
Yeah, in the concaves, and it's going to take some perseverance to it for sure.
Sure, for sure.
I mean, it's not your everyday little small hell down. I mean, there's some smashes, right?
Right, but we
but
knew
it's
that
nothing that you haven't tackled before.
Right.
So I think you're going to be. I mean, it's going to be tough.
Sure, it is.
Especially in the atmosphere that we're in.
Right. Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But I think you're going to do a phenomenal job.
These competitors, I mean, there's some big hitters here.
There is.
That are good at big dents.
Yeah.
By no means am I taking for granted that I've done this kind of damage before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Once again, it's a different kind of setting, right?
It is.
You're going to have what? Probably all the tags that are out there. Probably be 100 people there tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Charles is calling for 100 people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have an audience.
Yeah.
I've taught in front of 100 before, but I've never fixed in front of 100 before.
It's gonna be hot.
It is gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. So, I mean, all those things kind of play a factor.
Hitting it hard tonight with a straight up Pepsi.
That's right. Yeah. So.
So we're gonna have that.
But I don't think it's anything like me personally. Even looking at the damage, I could see where a lot of guys are nervous. Some of the paint's broke. Maybe they're not used to that. Unless they're doing, pushing or pulling the paint,
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's,
Yeah, there is. I think if there's not broken paint on every door, there's broken paint on most doors.
On most doors,
Most of the doors are hit. Like, Charles was not messing around when he made this damage.
No, he wasn't, no.
It's legit.
Which is good, because that's kind of what we want.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's what we signed up for. It's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited.
He came up to me, and he's like, "What did you think about the damage?" He's like, "Better than expected, worse than expected, or about what you expected." And I told him, based on the conversation I had with him, when he's like, when you're coming up to compete, he's like, it may not be just all PDR. He's like, it's going to be more about making it as flat as possible. So I knew that Charles was going to go big, right? And he always does. Like from my early Kiko days on, every time Charles was hitting the car, like he's not holding back. He's not afraid to hit a car. So I knew it was going to be something difficult. I really think it was, I didn't know what to expect, but I think it was, call it in line with what I expected. And what I mean by that is like very difficult with paint damage and gnarly. Like I knew we were going to be through body lines. I knew there were going to be hard buckles. I know tension's going to be needed.
Secondary was going to be across the panel.
Yep.
Right? You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So you guys listening through, like when I talked about my plan of attack and what I'm thinking, I think that's the plan of attack. I feel really confident in it.
Yeah.
The structure of the door seems to be intact, which is good. I was a little concerned that the structure of the door was going to be, but the frame of the door.
And I
don't believe it is.
Honestly, it's hard to tell with it off the vehicle.
Sure.
I mean, honestly.
Sure. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
But so for sure that top edge is in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
That's near where the impact is. Now that inner beam or the inner brace at the top is definitely bent. I mean, it's pushed a good half inch away, but I don't know that that's so structural in the door.
That's kind of like a flutter brace.
Almost a flutter brace, yeah.
It's not
Keep
the
it from
extrusion
going
beam or whatever. Intrusion beam,
intrusion beam seems to be intact. And
Yeah,
not bent. It was hit higher. It was hit well above
a little
there.
bit high.
We've got good access.
Yeah.
Made a trip to Home Depot. We got a torch.
You're a man on a mission. I love it.
Hey,
focus.
Game plan.
That's it. I like
Boy
it.
Scout, or as
like
Melissa
it.
would say, Boy Scout.
I like it.
But we went and we got a torch. We had some C clamps just to be able to hold on
Just
to
in
things, sort
case.
of leverage
Yep.
off of. Oh, we
Got
got
some
a
tape.
With some
2x.
tape. Yep,
Yep.
tape. We got a 2x4 or whatever however they might measure that here. In the metric.
Yeah,
But in
that's
America, we would call it a 2x4. Got
scraper just in case.
Yeah, scraper
there is
because
some
I've got
sound deadening.
some serious hard sound deadening.
Yep, spray on sound deadening.
Yep,
So,
and it's sitting like bottom half of the dent. We may not need to get rid of it, but we got a scraper just in case. Since we are outside under a tent, we bought a fan.
I got a fan. It's going to be hot. Yep.
And then I got an airbag wedge to stick up over the braces because there's some high spots that have gone, like the panel went in and it pushed high because of impact. I can slide that air wedge in.
Yeah.
Makes me a cushion to knock down on. Brought some PPF because I was kind of thinking that there might be paint damage.
So we get a reflection. Yeah.
The PPF's going to give me a reflection.
That's good.
We've got some knockdowns. I've got the Stinger. We've got some tension straps from Keith at Black Plague. We may use some of Charles' straps. But all in all, like,
we got a pretty solid game plan.
I think we got a solid game plan.
And we're not afraid to pivot, though, right? You're
no. It's dent repair is a reactive.
That's it. Yeah.
A reactive thing. Period. So I'm ready to pivot and react to whatever we need. I really think. Now I don't want to say I have a shot at the competition. I think that would be a misspeak because I can't speak for my competitors, fellow competitors. But I do feel as though I can make a super solid repair on this door.
I think you can too.
Like I'm confident that I'm going to be able to give it 100% and make that door as flat and as straight as possible from my skill set.
Yeah.
And these are not identical dents across the board. Like, I don't know how much footage you got of everybody else's, but these doors are, I don't want to say all across the board because they're all hit.
They all have their own problems.
Yes, every door has problems you need to contend with.
Has its
So
own
on my door, I'm contending with those two concave areas because concaves are so weak when you're trying to come up.
Yeah.
Some of the guys have like a body line that is just, it's folded, like it blew the paint open and it's super sharp. That's difficult to rebuild, period. That's really hard. Definitely beyond GPR. You're going to need a lot of PDR.
Yeah.
To fix this.
Yep. It just
I think
gets tight. It gets trapped.
I think it's Miroslav's door that doesn't look so bad at first glance, but when you study it, and that his impact, where mine missed the crash beam, his impact went down onto the crash beam
and just
and stamped it. And two of those high spots, they're huge high spots with sharp paint cracks. That there's going to be a lot of stretch and distortion down there. Martin has on his Mini, he's got a wicked buckle into that concave.
Same thing, inverted.
Worse
buckle,
than ours. Like I think he has one concave to deal with.
He does. You got one.
Then he's hit. His is folded way harder. Wee Woo, dude. His door is like his door is like.
It's almost like two impacts.
Wonky.
Almost, right?
It's
like
weird,
that body line.
Really odd damage.
Gone. Like virtually.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, none of these.
But
doors
secondary's not as
bad.
Not as
but
bad.
Primary's
Primary's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
that's. I'm curious to see how we all fare. Now
everybody has their own struggles, but you
now
just got to persevere, right?
All of this is being said before we've pushed on. Before I've pushed on anything or pulled anything.
Yeah.
So tomorrow during the day, I think Danny's going to get some footage.
Definitely.
If he feels up to it, he may mic me up. And he may get some verbal stuff from me. If it's going south, we may have to bleep that out.
I kind of need it though. We need that.
Right.
That's real life.
It is
It's real life. That's real life.
But you know, we may be able to give you some updates. I'm certainly not going to stop and shoot in the middle. But tomorrow night after competition, be it at Cam Auto or back here at the hotel or whatever, we'll be back to update you on how day one went, what I'm thinking, how it's moving. Certainly, you'll be able to get a look at it by then. So, guys, time to finish my Pepsi, hang out with Danny for a couple more minutes, and then get a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow at the competition.
Awesome.
All right, guys, here's where we got to on day one. Some cleanup to do still for sure. A lot of cleanup. Haven't even touched that high spot yet. This is where we are at. I will be back with Danny a little bit later for a recap of day one after we relax and perhaps have a beverage or two. Oh. All right, guys. So I think at this point, you should have just seen, if you're not watching, you should go to YouTube and watch. You should have just seen where I left the door at the end of day one. It's a hard dent.
Gene.
There's a lot going on.
Gene, it was amazing.
Nah, I'm not positive it's amazing. But we're our own worst critics as well.
As someone who's just watching, who's stepped back and seen how you've divided and conquered, you persevered. I mean, that was gnarly, dude. That was gnarly.
It was gnarly. It was a super hard dent.
Gnarly.
Like, it's not, and I'm not out of the woods yet. Like, we're still in the race.
I think you are.
We're in the race.
It's to a point that you're more than comfortable with. There's a lot to do.
There is a lot to do.
But
I'm not uncomfortable.
To see where it's come from. Come on. Mm-hmm. I know you kind of overthink. You're thinking like I'm not out of the woods, but someone who's not in it, who's watching you do what you just did. Got this, man.
Yeah, I'm giving it all I got. So, hard dent. Had to unlocking the main body line. Difficult, but not impossible. That upper buckle out at the top of the door is being a bitch.
It was tough.
Like, it's so tight. It's so hot. So what? Like, no excuses. Like, cause it's just everybody's in it, and everybody has different challenges. But we're out under the tent. So there's Wee Woo, Zishan,
yep,
myself, and Martin. We're all under the tent. The tent is hot. Like, I bet my panel temperature, like raw panel temperature, is between 95 and 100 degrees.
Easy, yeah.
Easy. Like, I was losing grip with the Cam Auto glue. Yeah. So what I may do tomorrow, if we're gonna, like, while we're talking through it and be it on the show or not, and this is sort of a sneak peek through the weekend anyways, or behind the scenes.
Yeah.
If we're gluing tomorrow, if something needs tension, I'm not running collision glue. We're gonna run that fast new Cam Auto glue.
Yeah.
Because the heat is just brutal. I mean, it's hot.
It's brutal.
Like,
it's brutal.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So working that body line, breaking the body line loose, difficult but not hard. That upper buckle out, hard but shouldn't be difficult. But like getting her to move is tough. Sort of fighting for leverage a little bit.
It's tough.
Like it's a 15 Sonata or a Lantra Sonata hybrid. I think it is a Sonata hybrid. That's what's written on it. It's 15 Sonata hybrid. So that's the door. It's a back door.
Yeah, back door.
That clearly has a carrier plate because the entire inside of the door is wide open. Like, there's nothing. We've taken our 2x4 or however they would measure that here in Canada, and we're now screwing it to the frame of the hood stand, which is a 2x4 hood stand. And we're sort of having to move that around to push because the inner structure just will not hold up to the push. And I don't know if you saw, but I've got a C-clamp on the inside where I'm coming in from the, what would be the front side of the door. Yeah. And dude, I have that, like, it wanted to twist that whole edge around.
And it's twisting the stand, dude. When
yeah, the whole stand's racking. Yeah. Like, we're pushing hard. I think tomorrow is all cleanup.
It's cleanup.
Like.
Killed it, dude.
But there's a lot of cleanup. And we've sort of talked a little bit back and forth throughout the day, but I've intentionally not spent much time looking at the other competitors' doors, mostly because, one, I respect all of them.
Yep.
Like, I don't think there's anybody there that doesn't deserve to be there.
That's right.
But two, what their door looks like does not change
what you're doing.
what I can do.
That's it.
So I don't want that in my head. I want to keep it to where I'm trying to solely focus on my door.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I can control. Like, unless I go around and start stabbing them in the arm with sharp tools. That's right. Oh. If that happens tonight, it wasn't me. No, I'm just kidding. Watch it happen. Something dumb. But in reality, I'm really just trying to keep it out of my mind because I don't need to know. I will say that Wee Woo had a horrific door. He's caddy corner for me. Now, I haven't looked at a whole lot of his detail on the door, but like the buckle that poor guy was up against, it almost looked like a double impact. Like double impact, and it pushed this like huge broad crown up in a concave. Like just the fact that he's got the shape of that door back is mind blowing.
It's pretty good.
And then inside, Vladimir,
yes.
He's all the way far in and back to the right. I think he got the worst door.
I think he did get the worst door.
That door was like, I glanced at it this morning, and it was gnarly. Like into the, there's a vertical brace. It was into there.
Yes.
Crazy buckles. Like his wife has been making rounds and getting footage, and I could see the concern on her face.
Yeah.
Like gnarly. I did take a glance at his door at the end of the day, and man, dude is like,
he's good.
He put his big boy pants on.
He's good.
And is getting after it. You walked around a lot. You saw people. You're talking to everybody. Like you're there to assist, but you're also attending.
Yeah.
What are you seeing? What's the other damage like? What are you seeing these other guys go? And how about the guy from Brazil? I don't know his name. I don't know his name. That dude didn't stop all day. I don't know. He had that much energy.
Yeah, I got a couple videos of him just
like
he's doing fantastic.
Wow.
Everybody's doing a really, really good job.
Well, that's good.
And they're working with what they got, right? And
that's all any of us can do.
So tomorrow's really going to be the deciding factor.
Of course.
Who pushes through?
It comes down to tomorrow, right?
Yeah. The last 10%, if you will.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So it's going to be tough. I mean, some dents, yes, some were more severe than other. It was a little bit of luck of the draw, but that's any competition. It's part of it. Yours was one of the ones that were in the more severe range, I would say.
I would think it's a technical dent. It's a super technical dent.
You had a lot going on, but honestly, and what's really the coolest thing for me was just seeing the approach. Each technician had slightly a different approach.
Sure.
Right. Now, I will say one thing about you, Gene. You persevered longer than anyone out there with glue. Now,
I know what it affords me.
Yes.
When I do that.
Now, Gene, in my opinion, looking around, has the least amount of cleanup to do. He's got some cleanup, but it's the least. Like, a lot of guys do have more aggressive cleanup because of all the push marks, right?
So that was a repeating, like, I didn't spend a lot of time talking to anybody today. Like, I probably talked to you the most, but, like, you're literally there holding the door on the stand.
Yeah.
The repeating thing that I kept hearing, like, the feedback was, and I think the reason it's hitting me so hard is I feel like I could work cleaner.
That's it.
But everybody, like, the number one comment that I kept getting is, like, dude, yours is so clean. Dude, yours is so clean. Dude, yours is so clean. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is so not clean. I can see this push. I can see this push. I can see my marks.
Right, because you're in it.
But I've been striving to be clean, to stay clean. Like that's, I learned that a long time ago.
You persevered with the glue. A lot of guys abort. You persevere. Well, I mean, for instance, you're the glue room, so it makes sense that you would stick with glue a little bit longer. But it just goes to show you how much it does pay off in the long run when you do focus a little more on glue, right?
I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Yeah. So it was really good for me to see that. I mean, it was good. It was, it causes me to strive to do better as well. Just watching you in action, you freaking blew my mind.
Well, thanks, man.
I mean,
appreciate that.
I respect you more than anything, and you proved it. You proved it. You not only are you a trainer, but you're in the trenches and you're doing it, and you excelled.
Well, I will say that, like, if there's a motivation for me I mean, there's plenty of motivations, but one of the big motivations for me is, for a long time now, I've been in the PDR space, known as like marketing and sales. Like, know how to do that. I teach that. Like, we preach, and then training. Like, a train. And it's been quite a few years since I've really thrown anything out there that shows my repair skills. But I think I'm a solid tech.
Very.
Like,
100%. I don't think you have anything to prove.
A big part of...
I don't think you have anything to prove.
But a part of this is to help bring my repair skills back onto the forefront. Not the forefront. I don't want to compete everywhere. I'm not going to go chase. I'm not going to do the Olympics. I just want to reintroduce, re-cement my ability to repair cars, to show that I'm more than just a trainer. I'm more than just a teacher. Like, I can put my money where my mouth is, and that's a motivator. I want this win. I want to win, but most importantly, I want to prove that, like, the old man still got it.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, it's been so encouraging.
So, well, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
so
it's been good.
But Danny, thanks for all your help.
Yeah.
I'm
tomorrow, the best door holder there is.
That's right, son. So tomorrow, my plan is, as long as I'm not completely exhausted, Danny did do a good job of keeping me hydrated today. I kept the water going, kept that liquid IV going. We get some Gatorades. We'll make sure we do that again tomorrow. As long as I'm not completely exhausted, we're taking it down to the absolute wire and like running to the dinner for the rewards. I'm planning to be back here with you guys on this to give you an update at the end of my repair, how I think it went. You know what I mean? Another little recap like we've been doing. So that hopefully is your next section. And then the section after that will likely be the awards at the gala. And the plan there is to be hoisting up that 20-pound trophy and bringing it home for America. So we'll see. But I am whooped. Like, I look tired looking at the camera.
So hot
it's brutal, dude.
Which is,
but I'm glad it's been a hot summer in Pittsburgh. Like, now you tapping out.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's the wrap of day one of the repair. Hopefully, again, I think right before this clip, you should have been able to see what I've got left. Lots of words of encouragement. Danny's a man who been a cheerleader all day too.
That's right.
And lots of good feedback from lots of spectators. So, guys, I'm going to give you all I got tomorrow. I'm going to finish this drink here with Mr. Danny and call it a night and go get a good night's sleep because I got up too early this morning because I was excited. So, guys, we'll see you tomorrow after the competition, and I'll let you know what I think of my repair and how it went. And I'm sure you'll get to see the after video that the judges will take a look at. So thanks for listening or watching. And if you're not watching, go over to YouTube and check this out. This is definitely one you want to see. Danny, thanks again for all your help. Thanks for jumping in on these little podcast episodes or podcast portions too. So pretty cool. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. Day 2 competition's over. Sorry for the bad audio. Bags in the back. But we're rolling back to the hotel to get showered up to get ready to go to the gala. It is 10 after 6 on Sunday. I think I quit about 20 to 6, quarter to 6. I was done. I left it all on the table. If Steve Dyke plays the reel that we recorded at the end with my outro, I'm spent. This guy right here, Danny, you pushed me through, bud. I appreciate you.
It's fantastic.
Gave me an extra set of eyes when my eyes were tired. Kept my brain in it when my brain was tired. So, stop sign.
Yep.
He's trying to kill us. It says a rate. Anyways, going to get cleaned up. I will put my after video up now. So here it is. I'm sure I'll do a little voiceover or something. Bro, I don't think this is the right way because that's where we get off. Right?
Yep, that's it. That's the one.
Anyway, this is live. It's live. Anyways, I'm gonna put the after up. I don't know that anybody made a perfect repair. Miroslav was done first. He could be perfect, but I think he had paint damage. And then original PDR was the gentleman from Israel.
Yep.
I think he was the second to finish. And then Martin, and then it sort of went from there. Wei Wu. Everybody was an amazing competitor. Even saw like camaraderie amongst the competitors. Like, hey, do you got this? Can I borrow this? It was a great event. We probably turned right and then go left or something. I certainly left it all on the table. So guys, check out where I got it to, and next, back on camera or something, is going to be at the awards ceremony. Danny, thanks again, dude. I really appreciate you being here. We'll see. We'll see what everybody else thinks. All right. See ya.
All right. Our second place winner from Brazil. Number 1 is Miroslav Zelenko.
All right, guys, it's the end of the competition. I think somebody was sending me the recording. I FaceTimed to Melissa during the awards, hoping that I made that second place, first runner-up, but didn't happen. I left it all on the table. It's all there. I think the last time we talked was right after me and Danny left the competition. I was pretty wore out. I'm still wore out, but I was like mentally, emotionally, and physically wore out then. Maybe even sounded a little emotional in my talk, but it is what it is. So anyways, special guest appearance.
Hi.
We have Zishan from Germany. Zishan, like, as we're wrapping up the podcast, so we've been podcasting, like, did we start Thursday night or Friday morning? I think Friday morning we started. Yeah. So we started Friday morning before we saw the damage or anything. Or Thursday morning before we saw the damage Thursday night. Give me like a 30-second background on who you are, how long you've been doing it, and then let's talk about what you thought about the event. That's you.
Sorry, man. My name is Ishan Anjam, as Gene already said, and it's the first time that we have some collision competition going on, and I was first just thinking for attending for this thing and to learn from you guys, and eventually I can't leave a paper form on field when it's there, and
right,
especially if it's a competition.
Sure.
And it didn't take long that Cam Auto came up to me and said, "Are you really dedicated to come here and push the collision?" It was not a minute of thinking. Yes, of course I am.
Awesome.
But after that, yeah, congratulations. After that, it was like, oh damn, let's look up the guys who are there. And then you see these heavy hitters. You see their before and after damages. They got advertised with from Cam Auto, and my gut started a bit of getting a weird feeling. But
right.
Now we just finished. We just had the dinner gala, and it was a super cool experience. I'm glad that I came here and I competed with you guys, and it was more than more of a let's get our collisions as clean as possible. Help each other where you can, and just get through this gnarly dance.
Well, you made it. You did a great job.
Thanks.
And I got to tell you guys, I think the only guy that outworked you was the gentleman from Brazil who took
Memphis.
Was it
Memphis? Yeah.
Memphis, yeah. I think he's the only guy that outworked you. He just didn't stop the whole time. Every time I looked over, you were over there. I think, did you have two hammers in your hand at one point? Trying to knock things down. Like, you were a wild man. Your energy was amazing. You were all in. And, man, you were part of the event, and you fit right in. And, like, I'm glad you stepped up and did it and represented yourself and your country. And that's cool. And I'm glad to get to meet you.
Yeah.
Also, little side note, he likes the Stinger paddle.
Yes.
Yeah, I
He
love
loves it.
I love
Uses
it.
it
I
all
love
the
it.
time.
I use it like tak, 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 tak. It goes like my hand is going like this. Stinger pedal doesn't weigh anything, but it has a hit in there that is not like anything else. You can get a piece of wood from Home Depot what has the same weight like the Stinger, but it won't sting.
It's not the same.
It won't sting. It
Yeah,
won't sting. This
see?
purple heart.
Yeah, Purple Heart, yes,
Purple heart
yep,
wood
yep.
is just a different thing. It's a different thing, and you made it really cool. It's just a piece of wood, but you at first you think, but there is some.
Then you use it.
There is some thinking behind it. A lot
Zishan
of- a
says,
lot of thinking
go buy
behind
the
it.
Stinger paddle.
It's my. I'll be honest. I got the shock blocker last year.
Yep.
The shock blocker hammer, and it was my go-to
Oh,
hammer.
the shock blocker is the
No.
the
shock-
knockdown.
no, they have a shock blocker hammer.
That's the zapper.
The zapper, yeah,
I
so-
believe.
so-
Yep.
so
Yep.
They got the I got the zapper, and it was pretty much my go-to tool since the ER3. Then I went to the Anson booth, and
Yep.
I forgot his name. Sorry,
Craig.
No, it wasn't the young
Oh,
guy.
Vince.
Vince,
Yeah, Vince.
And I was
Big younger
I was,
guy.
I was
Yeah.
telling
Yeah,
to
he
him,
is the younger
guy.
I am competing here at the championship, and I need something to knock down. And he said, "This is the last Stinger we got here. It's a super cool wood hammer. It costs a little bit, but you won't regret it." And I didn't regret it.
Shout out.
Since then, I'm
Shout
using
out
it.
Vince
I'm using it.
D'Alessandro, buddy. Love it. Yeah.
Great tool. And for this competition, I think when there will be posted up videos, you will see having me this pedal head
Yep.
often in the hand.
I tried to get a video of it, but you were right at the end. Craig was talking to me, and I shot over, and then you were like, "Put it away."
Oh man,
It's
damn.
all good. But Zishan, thanks for coming over. I'm glad you enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was a big honor meeting you guys. It feels like okay, we're just like working athletes. I watched a video with you and John said we are like working athletes.
Yes.
That's right. We are like blue collar artists, and but in this world of the car reparation, auto
Yeah, auto
reparation,
repair. Yep.
auto repair business, it's like you are shining out there really bright, and it is all in its beginning, and it was like I'm just with PDR celebrities this weekend. It feels surreal for me, really. It is a big thing for me to be here and to talk with you right now and sitting here with you like I'm just I'm a guy like you who's doing PDR all the
That's
time.
all I am, man. I'm just a dent guy. That's it. That's
And
what I
yeah,
tell
it's-
everybody.
I try to get to the point to get the point how you're doing this for 20, 25, 30 years,
Yeah.
and
I'm
just
not
like-
that old. It's 23.
You're old, dude.
He started with 50 years old, so
Yeah,
when you do
right.
25 years, you're not that old.
Yeah.
And it's like learning from you is just a cool thing. It is a hard job. You have to be dedicated to push yourself further. I learned a lot of PDR technicians in Germany who are not willing to go the extra mile, and it was like the internet showed me what is possible. And all this
Yeah.
with all the techniques and
Yeah.
tools that are coming in the last 5 to 10 years that were coming out constantly. Sometimes you get this FOMO feeling like I need this tool, and you should hear out your guts. You should hear out your guts and should take this tool.
So you
take
should
this
buy
tool.
the Stinger.
Because it's
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, you should buy the Stinger. Yeah. These PDR guys done PDR for their whole life, and now they're making tools for us younger guys. And
Yeah.
it is a big. It wouldn't be good to let it pass. To say I got a hammer, I got some tools, it's enough for me, and I get my job done. Yeah, you get your job done, but you're always complaining. I think all
Yeah.
of these guys are always complaining. It's so hard. It's like this. It's like that. But if you invest in your money, your accountant will get this from your business expensive off. So
Right.
you're not spending this money for nothing. It's like it's for your own future, and most important thing, it's like
DBAP.
DBAP. Yeah, DBAP is good.
What is
DBAP
that?
is
What is
good.
DBAP?
DBAP's
You
good.
have to learn about DBAP. It's
MT.
it's not podcast appropriate.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I mean like DBAP, but DBAP's a little.
Yeah.
Just come learn about DBAP.
Yeah, come on, man.
okay.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
show me some DBAP.
All right, we will. So guys, Zishan said something that I want to drive home because I know I have an audience of newer technicians, people who are afraid. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Zishan stepped up. He came in this weekend, and he's like, man, I'm in a room full of celebrities. We're just dent technicians is all we are.
You think so? That you are just a dent
Nah,
technician?
we are just a dent technician, but what I mean is
This
like
is an art, man. This
it
is
is,
an art.
but
It is
come
time
up-
shifting. It is time shifting. You get the damage and you go back in time before the damage.
PDR is amazing.
Yeah.
But my advice to the newer technicians is don't be afraid to go meet these people
Yeah.
that you look up to
Yeah.
because we're just technicians. We're just like you.
Mhm.
We've been where you are.
Mhm.
We're very fortunate to do what we do. Come and meet us and say hi and come to these events. Speaking of events, this is a wrap up of the podcast, so I got to be a little commercial here. Guys, this is Monday. I need a date. Today's the 13th. You're listening to this on Monday the 14th, provided I don't fall asleep before I get this uploaded. The Hail Expo is this coming weekend. It's free. It's free.
You
Go
should
to
attend it.
hailexpo.com. Get your free ticket. Friday night is the networking dinner or networking meetup, cash bar hangout. And then Saturday the 19th is the event. Great lineup of speakers. Myself, Matt Moore, Paul Corden, Noah from DenOps, Ryan Hampton, AirPro Diagnostics, Derek from Hail Trace, and a few others. Like, dude, how can you not? Danny, why aren't you coming? Because you're
I'm
here with
training.
me. I know. I'm just messing with Danny. Danny was coming, but I told him to spend time with his family because he was here with me this weekend. But seriously, the Hail Expo is next weekend. I would love to see you there. Go get your free ticket. Drive in. It's St. Louis, like you can get to that from most of the country. Or flights are cheap, and the casino is 10 minutes from the airport. Like, get on it, get there. I would love to see you there.
Yes.
So, Danny, give me your final thoughts on the competition here. What do you think? You didn't drink too much, did you?
No, I didn't. No,
All
no,
right, all right,
no,
just
I'm
checking,
good,
I'm just
good,
checking.
good. PC. No, it was awesome. I mean,
It was a great
awesome.
weekend. It really was.
It really was.
And the like,
it was good.
the
man.
level that we got these doors to collectively
And you
is
just
unbelievable.
pushed.
It's
You just
unbelievable.
persevered through because you had no
right?
choice.
That's it. You just
But
do
that's
it.
what you got to.
You know what
like,
we did?
You got to show the
You know what
guys
we
out
did?
there. What?
DBAP.
That's it.
Yeah.
DBAP.
DBAP.
They just push through it. Like
Yeah.
I see so many guys that will work like y'all did, get frustrated, and that's it. It's done. That
Yeah.
last frustration pull,
Mhm.
you
can't
had
do
no
it.
choice.
You got to walk away.
You were competing.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
we had that mindset of every dent that we're competing for a trophy or we're
Mhm.
competing for first place, you will persevere through every single one of them.
That's right.
We've seen it.
It
Everybody
really
did it.
It really was
Everybody
amazing.
did it.
It was amazing what was accomplished this weekend.
It's amazing.
Yep.
No one was giving up. No one.
No,
Nobody gave
no,
up.
uh-uh.
Nobody gave up.
Down to the wire. Like when I finished, I think I finished at like 20 to 6 or quarter to 6.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm done. I can't make any mistakes. I just am where I am. Not everybody. There was still a group of you working away, polishing, pounding down, knocking
Mhm.
down, looking like down to the wire. Till
Yeah.
till Charles called the end of the day, like you were there. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed going on this little journey with us for the weekend. I know I enjoyed the whole competition, the trip, everything. These guys chimed in and said it is what it is. Congratulations to Miroslav on first place.
Yes.
Well deserved, well won. You're an amazing technician. When everybody saw you coming in, we knew we were all in trouble. And again, man, second place, Brazil,
Memphis.
Memphis.
Warachi.
Yep.
From Brazil, dude. I don't know how you have that much energy, but congratulations. I promise you earned your second place, your first runner-up. That was unbelievable. Proud to have shared the floor with all of you. It was a great competition. You can follow us at Auto Appearance Institute across the board on all social media. I want to see you at the Hail Expo next week.
Mhm.
And a true heartfelt thank you to my boy Danny Hacker here for being my assistant.
Man of the man.
Man of the weekend.
Today, when I was grinding it out and pushing and questioning my life decisions, Danny was there to cheer me on and push me through and be an extra set of eyes. Brother, I am forever grateful for your friendship.
No, it's
and,
been awesome.
And I am so happy that you texted me and said, hey, can I come be your assistant
I
at
didn't wanna miss
the
it, yeah.
competition? Man,
Yeah.
I love you, dude.
No,
I really do.
All you guys did amazing.
Thank you. And on that note, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I will see you next week at the Hail Expo.